I'm really thankful for being disciplined, or at least having some degree of discipline. I think one of the struggles that had pained me in the past is you write goals, you have things that you say you want to do, but you're not disciplined enough to follow them through. Maybe I might not be the only one. Maybe you guys also might be like, okay, that happened to me too. I had these things I want to achieve, but I wasn't disciplined enough to see them through. 2018 was one of the years where I put more effort and I seen more discipline, and because of that, the result showed. What's going on, everybody? My name is Salem Soni and welcome to my YouTube channel. I just realized I've been saying that for over a year and a half, almost 2 years now. I've been saying that exact beginning. Wow, talking about consistency. So today I'm going to be talking about things that I'm grateful for in 2018, and one of them has been the consistency on a few things, right? So I'm super excited about that. If this video finds you and you're not a regular audience of mine, I just want to say welcome. I usually focus on two things on my channel: faith and entrepreneurship. My desire is to help individuals to be more motivated, to discover their purpose, and to really understand that they're God's very best. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. When I'm reminiscing on 2018, how incredible the year was, there's a few things that I want to highlight throughout the year that have been relatively memorable for me. 2018 was a year where I was consistent to some of the goals that I had set for myself at the beginning of 2018, actually end of 2017, really. I'm really thankful for being disciplined, or at least having some degree of discipline. I think one of the struggles that had pained me in the past is you write goals, you have things that you say you want to do, but you're not disciplined enough to follow them through. Maybe I might not be the only one. Maybe you guys also might be like, okay, that happened to me too. I had these things I want to achieve, but I wasn't disciplined enough to see them through. 2018 was one of the years where I put more effort and I seen more discipline, and because of that, the result showed. So I think one of the things that I did more this year than the years before was I went from ideas to execution. There's a few areas where I have seen the greatest amount of results due to the discipline that I have put into place. One has been my health. I decided at the end of 2017, actually mid towards like the fall of 2017, to be more consistent going to the gym. And I'll admit that today, when I look at the result that I have physically in my body because of the fact that I'm more consistent going to the gym, I'm really thankful for the fact that I was disciplined throughout the year to do so. Another thing that I'm really thankful for, that I'm seeing some of the results, is being open about expressing genuinely my feelings, especially when it comes to the relationships in my life. I used to be in the past someone who would assume things, who would feel kind of weird having to express exactly how you feels or how other feels. So I increased a lot in my communication, or being intentional about my communication, especially with loved ones, whether it might be romantic relationships or family relationships, friends, even encountering new relationships like friends and stuff like that that you encounter. So I think I've been very consistent with that, and I can see the positive results that were created because of that. I think in 2018 I was more focused towards, I said to myself at the beginning of the year, there's a new skill that I want to sharpen, there's a new skill that I want to learn, and I did so. For those of you guys I don't know if I've talked about this publicly, I'm not even sure. I set a goal for myself that I wanted to be better at sales skills, right? I wanted to increase my sales skills. I realized that as an entrepreneur, as a business person, sales is one of the most critical, sometimes underrated part of a success, especially if you want to create a lot of income, depending on what industry you are. So I wanted to get better at sales. So from the opportunities and some of the job opportunities that I intentionally took was for that very purpose, to increase my sales skills. So throughout this year, 2018, I was much more consistent in that. And I'm not saying that I'm a sales guru by now, but I definitely have increased way more and faster than I thought I would in the past. So I'm really, really excited, and I'm very proud of that consistency in terms of that. Another thing that I think has been good for me is my diligence in terms of my consistency in staying close to God's word. I don't know if I have time. I might post something on the screen and show you guys. So when I started the year, I said I wanted to read God's word every single day for 2018. Granted, it's only a few days left in the year, but I'm glad to say that I've read the Bible for over 365 days straight. I said to myself, whether it might be through a Bible app, whether it might be through a book, I want to be able to do it consistently. I want to know what impact is that going to have in my life, in my relationship, in my walk with God. As you know, faith is an important part. So my relationship to God is really important to me as well. So having done that, I'm super excited, super proud of myself that I accomplished that. So that is exciting. Another thing that I'm also very excited and very grateful for in 2018 is I decided to be more of a presence, especially in helping a lot of young people. So we created a group with young people all over the world where we would meet every Sunday. We would discuss things on Skype. Not every Sunday, like once or twice a month, we would discuss things on Skype. Consistently doing that, the group has expanded. Many young people started seeing that they have other young people around the world who face the same similar challenges that they are facing. So that was encouraging for them as well. So that encouraged and empowered me. So I'm really grateful for that. My relationships, I would say one of the things that else also helped me was growing in terms of my relationship. Now that I noticed this, I don't think I've ever told you guys in terms of like my relationships. Well, I guess we'll talk about that in 2019. I mean, I got to leave you guys coming back in 2019. 2019 is going to be a great year, trust me. One of the things that I want to end this video on is you definitely want to live a life that is grateful for some of the things that you've had, some of the experiences that you are. If you're watching this video, that means you've made it through 2018. When I look back, the people who've passed away, so many people died. I mean, we've had so many instances of family members or people that we know that, you know, they passed away, that didn't get a chance to make it this far. So if you're watching this, the grace of God that we made it this far. So I'm grateful because of that. I am not taking that lightly. I'm very thankful. Hence the shirt, you know, the Grateful Life. And for me, that is something that I definitely want to be able to consistently always be grateful for the things that's happened. I cannot finish the year being so full of myself to say, okay, well, I deserve to be here. Look at the things that I've done in the gym. I deserve to be in good health. I mean, there's people who are probably in better health than me that died. There's people who probably had more money than me that died. There's people that are more famous than me that had more things. I can probably show you people who have had less opportunities or in more difficult situations than you, were more deserving according to our system of what we believe is deserving, that didn't make it, but you did. That's the reason why you should still be grateful. So I'm grateful because of that. I'm grateful because I got to visit some different countries that I didn't get a chance to. I was able to go to Ireland, do some stuff. I haven't been to Ireland in like 6 years. So that was my first time going back there after 6 years. Very grateful. I mean, last time I went there, I was just a recent college kid, and I came back up there after graduating from a different perspective, more impactful. I mean, one of the most powerful moments in my whole ministry career was my time in Ireland. So God had been faithful really when it comes to that. So super excited because of that as well. I remember I just noticed this. My first video of 2018, I was wearing this. So it is 2018, welcome again. One thing that's interesting is today is the first of the year. Where I am in Florida right now, it's raining, it's a little bit drizzly, it's not a pretty weather, and that's kind of what I want to talk about today. Last year, everybody when it comes to New Year's resolution always look at the year as being something that is going to be rosy, or it's going to be the beautiful, the sunshine that's going to be coming. But what happens if you start your New Year's resolution and it doesn't turn out the way you want it to? Do you give up? Do you give up on the first? Will you give up on the second? Will you give up like a month from now? What's funny, how my last video of 2018 might be this. But listen, I'm gonna let you guys go. It's been a pleasure. Just know that you are God's very best. He has a great and plan and blessings for you. Be grateful of what happened in 2018. Maybe the things didn't go as you wanted. The fact that you're still alive, there's greater things ahead for you. Plan for 2019 to be an incredible year. I believe it will be. That's all that I have for you. See you guys in the next video. Remember, you're God very best. See you next time.